Hi guys, it's me Tiffany. It is 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and I thought I would take you with me so you can see what I do when I have a lot of time on my hands. Come along. So, the main thing I would do when I have a lot of time is to garden, but as you can see, gardening is probably not an option right now. So, I have other chores to keep me busy. So I'm going to take you with me to do those. I want to let you know, by trade, I am a teacher. So when we have days like this is Sunday, but school gets canceled. I live in the South. We're not really all that prepared for like 12 inches of snow. And so this will cause shutdowns of schools for at least a few days. And what we do is remote learning. So that means I don't have to worry about commuting to and from school. And honestly, I haven't really left my house in the past 8 days, 9 days, except for once, and that was to go to the grocery store. About 8 days ago, we had an ice storm, and it left about 3-inch thick sheets of ice. We just recovered from that, and the snow came. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take care of my chickens. My chickens are generally kept right here. I have this actually divided into two sections. The right side is actually completely empty. On the left side, that is where I have 3 chickens. I also have more chickens in my garage for various reasons. Okay, so welcome to my garage, aka Chickenville. Chickens are in here for various reasons. These two are in here because this mama was trying to hatch 4 eggs, and she was able to hatch them, but the babies kept disappearing. And I came home one day and there was one baby. It was expiring, and it looked like something had gotten it. I don't know if it was a snake or a rat, and was trying to drag it out of the coop. I could see on the back like 2 puncture marks, but it was like whatever it was, I must have startled it and it dropped the chick. Anyway, it expired in my hand. So out of her 4, ow, out of her 4 eggs, stop that. She only had 1 egg left. And it's this white one that's pecking the tar out of me. Anyway, that's our baby. I know I should put him outside, but it's been so cold lately. This white one's not used to being outdoors, so I'm just going to wait a little longer. And in here, I have Banny chickens. This one right here, she's a silky, and she was outdoors. She wasn't looking so hot. And also, she was molting, and it got really cold, and she had no feathers. So I was worried about her, so I brought her in. These are actually babies. They were hatched around Thanksgiving, so they've never been outside either, and it's really too cold to put them outside right now. These are 2 more babies that are with this clutch right here, but it's just so many of them, I didn't want them in the same cage. And then she's in here because the empty cage that I have outside, she was there, and there were some other roosters in there, and I ended up rehoming 6 roosters, so she was by herself. And so chickens like to live in a flock, and so I didn't have anybody to go in there with her at the time, so I brought her in here to live with the gang. All of these chickens will be going outside, but I need some warmer weather. So my main focus right now is feeding the outdoor chickens and giving them some water. They have not been coming out of their house much at all for the past 8 days because they don't like the snow and ice. So this is their house. I normally keep netting all over the coop to keep predators out, but when it is snowing, that netting can't hold up load. So that's why I took it down and just draped it over the house. So as I said, I'm a teacher by trade, and since we've been out of school the past week, during the day, of course, I have my school responsibilities giving online classes and grading papers, lesson planning, communicating with parents via email. And then I also act as an independent contractor after school, and I tutor in math, language arts, and whatever needs to be tutored. But today is Sunday, so I don't have any of that to do. And of course, because of the snow, church is canceled. So what am I going to do with my free time? About to find out. Since I am unable to garden, which is probably where I spend a lot of my free time, let's go to hobby number 2. So when I was in middle school and high school, I was in the band, and I like to play instruments, but I'll be honest, after high school, I probably dropped out of playing instruments periods for 2 decades at least. And over the past 5 years, I've started to pick my instruments up again. The strings, I'm not that great with it. My dad, honestly, is the one who can play a guitar like nobody's business. He's been trying to get us to play guitar for decades. I'm sorry, Dad. And the French horn is something that I picked up recently, like 3 months ago, and I'm not really great with that. I actually sound like a dying elephant, but I'm going to try to play all of these for you. No, I'm not great, so you don't need to tell me that in the comments, okay? So I'm sure you've noticed I did not play the bowback mandolin, and that's because it is very out of tune and it's in a state of disrepair. Honestly, I asked and I can't really repair it, so I will save your ears. I thank you for being with me. I hope that you are having a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful snow day. I'll keep you updated on my garden and my other hobbies. There are more hobbies I have not told you about. Bye-bye.